Cole grew up in Sabbats, just getting in the 29er in the last 6 months. So that's the best thing about the 29er Midwinter West. We have the very top kids in the country and from Canada, and then we've got younger ones that are able to develop their skills and copy and look up to people that have been doing it a lot of years. Big curl, big curl. Race 1 on Championship Sunday. About 10, 11, maybe 12 knots. Windward mark is 0.7 miles away at 260 degrees. There's the second place boat, 2884 second in the regatta. Really being aggressive here. We're only a couple points out of first. Number 12 is first in the regatta. Number 2600 is third place in the regatta. So we got all 3 boats. So my math must not have been correct. Pin must be favored. Wow. Those 3 have been dominant in this event, and they just proved it right there. That was just an amazingly impressive start there. Okay, we're gonna go up and take the bearing on the gates and see how, oh no, they gotta reset the gates. They're not square. There's number 12, so they're the leaders of the regatta having to tack out and clear their lane. It's not a big deal for them because in breeze like this, they have been pretty dominant, except for yesterday when Stefan Baker wheeled his boat around the course with his crew and won a race in breeze. Okay, again, it was a sprint to the left that Berta won. So Berta got third in the first Youth Board qualifier. Stefan got first. Here's Ripley and Nicholas, I think, in 12. They're in fourth in this race, first in this regatta, and second at the last Youth qualifier. So it's coming down to the top 3. Again, duking it out. Let's see what happens at the leeward mark. For the regatta, these boats are within 3 points of each other. Next to last race, so this is incredible. All 3 can still qualify for the Youth Worlds. This is Berta and Bella from the 2-9er program in Miami, and there is Stefan and Oliver, also from the same Phil Mueller program, 2-9er program. The power has shifted from California to Florida. California's been the hotbed of Youth World qualifiers for years and years, and now Florida's taken it away. There we go, look how much he gained. He rounded in fourth, number 12, and he's third by a long way. He has set the bar. Ripley and Nicholas have set the bar downwind this weekend. Big time world-class speed downwind. Okay, so these boats have just been on a drag race to the left for 9 races in a row, and here we go again. You can see how the skipper moves. The skipper doesn't sit still. The skipper's using their body to help pump the boat flat a little. You don't sit still in this wind. See how they move their shoulders, and the crew is just hammered out on the trap, but the skipper's moving, hiking hard. Stefan passed her on the upwind leg. She jibed away. Ripley jibed away. We should be able to get to see a world-class jibe right here. Looks like he sails with a loose vang. You see his boom is high. He sails with a big curl in the spinnaker. It's almost always got a little curl. He keeps the boom very steady. He doesn't trim it in or out a lot. He kind of puts it in the corner in this stuff, and he heels to leeward just a little to neutralize the helm. The boat has lee helm, so a tiny heel to leeward. The boat just sails really well on that leeward chine. Okay, I was wrong. Canada came in here. Boat number 12's back here too. So he just put, Stefan just gained 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So that means Stefan's winning by 1 point, depending on what happens here, 1 or 2 points. Oh, it's amazing. Amazing how this race really did come down to the start. Stefan and Berta started really well there, and these guys just had a little bit of a struggle there, but it looks like they saved a point against the red kite here, maybe. Yep. There we go. It's going to be exciting last race. 11 knots. Less than a minute to go, the last race. Wind is at 270. No, 260. Starting line's at 170, so it's a perfectly square starting line. The top 2 teams, 2 of the top 3 teams are right here. Double tack. Okay, well, number 12 just puts the bow down and just rips it out to the left here. Stefan's just hanging. He can't tack until he's only going to duck the front row. Very good job of not roll tacking, keeping the boat flat. Don't roll tack in this stuff. You only roll tack when you got to pop your battens. This much wind, we don't need to pop our battens. They do it by themselves. That was a pretty good deal. Now, I don't think he's getting through here completely, though. All right, good job. He's just going to duck 2783 and he's gone. Okay, let's see what happened. First, that was pretty impressive. Stefan did not want 12 to have a chance. Ripley there to hammer him after the start and push him back, so he did a double tack, put himself in a bad spot, but at least it wasn't near his main competitor. And here he comes in about 4th place. So it's a tight regatta right now. Ripley's winning the regatta by 1 point right now. But I don't think that's going to hang. Canada. Oh, here comes Stefan here. So Ripley's winning by 2 points, but I don't think it's going to last. All he's got to do is get a third. And they tie, and then it's who has more first. So it's going to be interesting. I think Stefan has more first, but I'm not sure of that. Hey, Janoff Brothers, Cal Yacht Club. They've been in the top 5 every race, and they've had a couple races where they've only been beating a few boats. Yesterday they came from near last and ended up getting a second. Trying to drive and hold the camera here. Canada's winning, so that gives Ripley here 24 points for the regatta. Here's Stefan, he's in 4th. He's got 24 points for the regatta, so it depends on who beat who. Who has more firsts or who has more seconds until you can break the tie. But I think Stefan is going to pass that next boat and win the regatta by 1 point. But we'll see what happens. 2 more legs to go. Wasn't seeing clearly. That's Stefan right behind Ripley over there. So Stefan is brilliant over here. Just stay within 2 points and you win, I think. I think he obviously knows the points. He probably must. This shows me that he knows he wins the tiebreaker, so he must have more first. But he's just over there covering from behind. It's pretty amazing for a 14-year-old. 9 Hoist boys are easily second. If the left pays here at the end, they might be first. So they made the right pay on this beat, and if it goes back left here at the end, they could be good. Last windward Mark Browning, last race. And it looks like Stefan has done it. He's in second now. All he has to do is finish. He wins the regatta. These guys get second. Stefan goes to the youth world. It's been an amazing regatta. Really good mix of really world-class sailors, mixed with all the newbies that are coming up that have been in the boats, you know, between 6 months and 2 years. And yeah, once they get 3 or 4 Midwinters West under their belts, they can really say they're, you know, ready to take the next level. Team 29er from Miami just put on a show. We call it putting on a clinic. Regatta's over. There's our representative to sail in this summer's Youth World Championship. I don't know where it's going to be.